Do you keep secrets from your partner? Or maybe just hold back the whole truth on some things? Well, I was thinking about this yesterday while I was watching that new movie King Kong Skull Island because a little sin of omission there wound up causing a heap of trouble. And by the way, there's that new movie about a bunch of explorers stumbling across the giant ape King Kong while trekking across this uncharted island. Now, here's what happened. They go to the island because one of the characters convinces a senator that there are possibly some valuable minerals to be found on this newly discovered island. And, oh, by the way, they're also going to need a military escort. Well, not too long, and you probably predicted this, after arriving on the island, Kong shows up and wipes out half the military escort, which naturally really upsets the commander. So upset, in fact, that he pulls out a gun and demands to know what's really going on. And this sort of thing happens in marriages all the time. Well, not the giant gorilla part, but, the secrets, upset, and disaster part. Why? Well, trust is the bedrock of intimate relationships, and especially marriage. And when trust gets eroded, the relationship itself erodes. Emotional intimacy fades. Sexual intimacy fades. And because marriage is a partnership, a lack of trust naturally brings about a rise in anxiety, and around it goes. Now, as an adult, you don't want to feel like you have to ask permission and tell your partner every single little thing. And frankly, if every decision needed a mutual sign-off, it could be tough to really actually get everything done in life. So what's the solution? Well, it's not feasible and maybe not even a great idea, like I said, to literally tell your lover everything. But it's absolutely crucial to tell them about anything which can wind up impacting their finances, their physical health, or their peace of mind. Now, here's an example. You're sick, but you don't want to cancel an upcoming date night that you've really been looking forward to. So you hold it in and you decide to go out anyway, but you wind up getting your partner sick, and as a result of that, they wind up missing a client meeting that was really important. If they find out that you knew you were sick and contagious, that's going to wind up upsetting them. Or here's another one. You're stressed and you want to treat yourself to something, but your spouse is kind of on the frugal side, so you don't want to tell them about it. But there's a big difference between treating yourself to like a $15 lunch versus like a $100 massage versus like a $500 splurge or more on clothes or who knows what. That's the kind of thing that can result in not enough money being in the checking account to pay the mortgage at the end of the month. And that again is going to be causing some major upset and some major trust issues. And just put yourself in their shoes and imagine those examples. How does it feel? Do you get the picture now? Is it beginning to make sense? Look, just dance with your relationship and be careful about secrets, especially any secrets which could wind up harming the trust between the two of you. Again, that doesn't mean that you have to, or even that's a good idea to share every little thing. But a relationship is a relationship, right? It's the two of you working together, collaborating, trusting each other, which means that you have to be cognizant in your relationship where that buffer is. You have to understand your partner's limits. You have to understand what kinds of things upset them and make sure not to cross that line. And for an absolutely free 3-part course in relationship mastery, just go to my website, www.guyardito.com, enter your name and email, and it'll be sent out to you immediately. That's GUYARDITO.com. Take this information, apply it to your relationship today, and see how it works out. Get some great results. Until next time, remember, life is an adventure. Live in love.